little dreamers. Please click the subscribe and like buttons if you like my channel.
Duckling, don't be sad. Quack, 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 quack. Pretty swans swim in the lake. You'll be pretty when you wake. Ugly duckling, don't be sad. Quack, 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 quack.
Once upon a time, in a serene meadow surrounded by tall trees and colorful flowers, there lived a little duckling named Daffodil. Daffodil was not like the other ducklings in the pond. While they were fluffy and yellow, Daffodil was gray and looked different from everyone else. The other ducklings often teased Daffodil, quacking and giggling as they swam together in the pond. Daffodil felt sad and lonely, thinking that perhaps she didn't belong with the other ducklings. One sunny day, as Daffodil waddled along the edge of the pond, feeling a bit downcast, she noticed a group of elegant swans gliding gracefully across the water. Their feathers were pure white, and they looked so regal and beautiful. Daffodil watched in awe as the swans moved with such grace and poise. She wished she could be as lovely as them, but she knew she was just a plain, grey duckling. With a sigh, she continued her lonely stroll along the pond, dreaming of being as beautiful as the swans. As the seasons changed, so did Daffodil. She grew bigger and stronger, but her grey feathers remained. However, something magical was happening. Daffodil's heart was filling with kindness and courage. She decided to embrace who she was, regardless of her appearance. One day, as Daffodil was splashing around in the pond, she heard a soft voice behind her. "Hello, little friend," said a wise old turtle named Terence, poking his head out of the water. "Why do you look so sad on such a beautiful day?" Daffodil explained her feelings of not fitting in with the other ducklings, and how she longed to be as beautiful as the swans. Terence listened intently, nodding his head. "Daffodil, my dear, beauty comes in many forms," Terence said with a gentle smile. "Swans may be elegant and white, but you, my friend, have a beauty that comes from within. Embrace your uniqueness, and you'll see that true beauty lies in being yourself." Inspired by Terence's words, Daffodil began to appreciate herself more. She realized that being different was not a flaw but a gift. With newfound confidence, she decided to share her joy with the other ducklings. As Daffodil approached the group, the other ducklings looked at her with surprise. They had never seen Daffodil so cheerful before. "Hey, everyone, let's play together," Daffodil quacked, her grey feathers shining in the sunlight. The other ducklings hesitated for a moment, but then joined in the fun. Daffodil's infectious enthusiasm spread, and soon the pond was filled with laughter and joy. Weeks passed, and Daffodil's positive attitude continued to make a difference. The other ducklings began to appreciate her unique qualities, and they realized that being different didn't mean being inferior. One day, as Daffodil swam in the pond with her new friends, she noticed a reflection in the water. To her surprise, she saw a graceful swan staring back at her. She blinked, thinking it was a dream, but the image remained. Daffodil was no longer a plain, grey duckling. She had transformed into a beautiful swan with pristine white feathers. The other ducklings gasped in amazement, unable to believe their eyes. The wise old turtle, Terence, appeared by the water's edge. "Daffodil, you have discovered the most magical truth of all the beauty within yourself," he declared. Daffodil smiled, realizing that the change in her appearance was a reflection of the beauty that had always been inside her. She swam gracefully alongside the other swans, no longer feeling like the ugly duckling she once thought she was. The pond was now filled with a diverse group of waterfowl, each unique and beautiful in its own way. The once teasing ducklings had learned an important lesson about acceptance and the true meaning of beauty. And so, in the meadow surrounded by tall trees and colorful flowers, Daffodil, the once ugly duckling, lived happily ever after as a radiant swan, a symbol of the beauty that lies within each and every one of us. And whenever she passed by the pond, the other ducklings quacked happily, grateful for the lesson of acceptance they had learned from their dear friend Daffodil.